Hi. Do you want to know the secret to freedom? You let them all off the hook. You let everybody off the hook from whatever you may have unintentionally projected onto them. You see, we all do this. We all unintentionally project onto other people. We project who we want them to be. We project how they think about us or how they feel about us. We project how situations are going to turn out. And all of this is done, for the most part, unconsciously, under the surface, from programming that has been with us for as long as we can remember. When you wake up to the awareness that this is how you've been living within your own projections, and that you have the capacity to intentionally change those intentions and programmings and create a new reality for yourself. There isn't a single person that's like, oh, no, thanks. I'd rather not. You would think. But there are many people that do not choose it, and here is why. They're not willing to let other people off the hook. They're not willing to look at other human beings for who they are. Fellow sovereign souls having an experience on earth, waking up to the remembrance of this and healing their own emotional wounding for the purpose of elevating and awakening. The thought that other human beings must be on that same wavelength as you is an attachment that holds you back. You see, not everybody here is here to awaken. Not everybody is interested in healing. Not everybody wants to be tapped in. And we make the mistake of expecting people to act as we are. And they're just not. No one is better than anyone else. It's just different floors existing within the same experience. And we can look at someone else's experience and we can form an attachment about it. We can feel a certain way about it. But the reality is, someone else's experience and purpose here is not related to us. We can choose, we can come into agreement of, hey, we're going to be partners here on our time on earth. We have a contract that I'd like to fulfill. But recognize that there are going to be so many more people that you do not have a soul contract with. And if you do, those have expired. They expire. I heard a really gross example today from someone talking about spoiled milk. So an attachment is like holding on to an expired gallon of milk and continuing to open it up every day and take a little chug. That's an attachment. When you hold on to something that has expired, a soul contract that has fulfilled its mission. Your unwillingness to let other people off the hook holds you back from your own ascension. You think that by holding on to this energy, this animosity, this grudge is somehow making you the stronger person. It's not. It is keeping you still. When you release, the energy that's stored in your body is then returned. When you release, the return of their own energy is received within their body. That is when the healing can occur, if they so choose. That is what karma is. Karma just is. It's not good or bad. It is the bouncing, the return of energy. But if you are holding on to attachments, guess what can't happen? Those karmic energies are going to hang on to you. Why? Because you keep drinking the spoiled milk. Let's release some attachments. Let's recognize that everyone that we interact with is a sovereign soul that reflects back to us their own wounding and insecurities, that we project onto them our belief systems, and both of us are occupying the same space within different layers or light experience. So one person can step into an experience and have this belief about something or someone. One person can step into an experience and have this belief about someone or someone. Both of them are true. Both of them are experiencing their own reality. They're simply on different floors of this same building. When we stop having the ability to hold other people's perspectives as honest and true, even if we're not in agreement with them, then we've totally lost and we're stuck. We're at a standstill. Someone has to be willing to let go of the attachment before anything can move. So we're in this space right now of things are getting exposed, things are getting brought to light, and people aren't willing to acknowledge the attachments and the programs that were there that are contributing. And they want to hold on to what was when it's expired. It's old milk. It's holding you back. It doesn't matter what happened back there. It doesn't matter what was said. It doesn't matter what was taken from you. It doesn't matter unless you choose to let it matter. By you bringing it into your present moment awareness, guess what you're doing? You're opening up the gallon and you're taking another chug of spoiled milk. If you really want to release something, if there's been something that's really nagging at you that you are ready to let go of, I invite you to use this analogy. I invite you to put that thing, that person, that situation inside the jug of spoiled milk. And anytime it tries to come back to your awareness, I want you to think of taking a drink. And you're gonna hopefully initially like, no way. That's how you clear. That's how you let go. Is you assign what it is. It is yesterday. It is spoiled. It is expired. It is an attachment. And it is time to go. Let's go.